Hi, welcome to Audiobook Academy. This is a self-paced audiobook. There's no need to keep an eye on things. Just pay attention. Thank you for taking the time to listen. This is an audiobook summary of Built to Sell by John Warlow. Entrepreneurs make the most common mistake, according to Warlow, when they build a business that is too reliant on them. Because of this, when the time comes to sell, buyers aren't confident that the company will be able to stand on its own, even if it is profitable, which creates a problem. It is possible to make a business sellable by focusing on three criteria: teachability, value, and repetitionability. Always operate your business as if it were going to be around forever. Despite the fact that you have no intention of cashing out or stepping back anytime soon, the best businesses are easily sellable. When your company is able to function without your presence, you will have a valuable asset. Investing time and money into mastering a single task and hiring specialists in that field will result in improved work quality and the ability to distinguish yourself from your competitors. You should make sure that no single client accounts for more than 15% of your total revenue. You should always operate your business as if it were going to last forever, but you should also strive to increase its value as much as possible by incorporating features that will allow it to be sold at any time for the highest price that buyers are willing to pay for businesses like yours at the time. Businesses that are built to be sold are the most successful, and smart business people believe that you should build a company with the intention of selling it even if you have no plans to cash out or step back anytime soon. Once your company is able to function without your involvement, you will have a valuable, and potentially marketable, asset. Don't try to be all things to all people, instead, specialize. Investing time and money into mastering a single task and hiring specialists in that field will result in improved work quality and the ability to distinguish yourself from your competitors. Putting too much reliance on a single client is risky, and it will turn off prospective buyers. You should make sure that no single client accounts for more than 15% of your total revenue. Ownership of a process makes it easier to pitch and puts you in command of the situation. Potential customers will be more likely to purchase your product if you are upfront and honest about what you're selling. Don't let your company's name become synonymous with it. Buyers will not make their best offer if they are not confident in the ability of your company to function without you in charge. As a society, we're accustomed to paying in advance for goods and services after they have been rendered. Stay away from the money pit. Once you've established a standard for your service, you can charge upfront or bill on a progress basis to maintain a positive cash flow cycle. Don't be afraid to say no to projects that you are not interested in. Make a point of declining work that is outside your area of expertise to demonstrate that you are serious about specialization. The greater the number of people you turn down, the greater the number of referrals you'll receive from people who need your product or service. Determine how many pipeline prospects will most likely result in sales by devoting some time to this task. When it comes time to sell, this number will be critical because it will allow the buyer to estimate the size of the market opportunity you have created. 2 sales representatives are always preferable to 1. Sales representatives are often competitive individuals who strive to outdo one another. Furthermore, having 2 sales representatives on staff will demonstrate to a buyer that you have a scalable sales model, rather than just one excellent sales representative. Employ people who are skilled at selling products rather than services. These individuals will be better able to determine how your product can meet the needs of a client rather than agreeing to customize your offering to meet the needs of the client. In the year that you make the switch to a standardized offering, ignore your profit and loss statement even if it means you and your employees will miss out on a bonus that year. For as long as your cash flow is consistent and strong, you'll be able to return to profitability in no time. Before you can sell your company, you must have at least 2 years' worth of financial statements that reflect your use of the standardized offering model on hand. Create a management team and provide them with a long-term incentive plan that recognizes and rewards their individual achievements and loyalty. Determine whether you will be the largest or smallest client for an advisor. Make certain that they are familiar with your industry. Do not work with an advisor who offers to broker a conversation with a single client. You want to make certain that your business is competitive and that you are not being used as a pawn by your advisor in order to gain favor with his or her best client. Consider the possibilities. Create a 3-year business plan that outlines your company's goals and demonstrates what is feasible for the future. Keep in mind that the company that acquires you will have more resources available to you, allowing you to accelerate your growth. In order to be a sellable, product-oriented business, you must communicate in the language of the industry. Change words such as clients to customers and firm to business to make them more accurate. Remove any references to your previous business from your website and customer-facing communications that indicate you were a generic service provider. After a merger or acquisition, Do not grant stock options to key employees in order to retain them. Instead, implement a straightforward stay bonus program that provides members of your management team with a monetary reward if your company is sold. Payments should be made in 2 or more installments only to those who remain so that you can ensure that your key employees remain on board throughout the transition. Thank you for listening in Audiobook Academy. Please don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. See you in next audiobook.